have the bolster to the side today, and then we'll get laying all the way back. And does this amount of like not having the cooler on, does that feel okay for you, or do you need more?
I'm okay right now.
Okay, sounds good. Because it'll only, I think, drop as it, especially with the moisture coming. So I think it'll.
Yeah, it looked like the temperature was going to drop sort of quickly, dramatically.
I saw that. So that's where I'm thinking we'll probably be okay here. So go ahead and start. Good deep breaths in and out. Feel like each inhale is a chance to kind of gather up your stress, your tension, any anxiousness. Imagine that's all kind of slowly accumulating together in the lungs, just little particles, but imagine it's tangible. In your exhale, you're letting those particles come out of your body. And we'll take that relaxing breath a few times. Deep inhale, everything's gathering up in the lung space. Exhale, stress leaves us. Nice and easy like that. 3 more breaths. Last deep inhale. Deepest release yet, exhale. So our word of today's practice is release. So just like with that breathing exercise, we envisioned releasing all of our stress, all of our tension. As we approach different poses today, the idea is to release and relax the muscles as much as possible so that we can settle into just the beautiful deep tissues, letting them relax and restore by these gentle stretches. So making sure we take lots of time for our back today. We're going to start off with just a nice twist. Both knees start to come into the chest. A hand on each knee. And let yourself rock around just a little bit on the hips. Now as the arms start to spread open to left and right, let both knees fall over to the left. If you want the bolster under the knees, that'll make sure the stretch isn't too intense. If you want your knees to be relaxing further to the ground, that's also fine, your preference. Send to the back and ask it what it prefers here. And then just settle into this slow, deep breathing cycle. Notice in the twist what areas of your breathing space is receptive. Maybe one of your lungs feels a little bit more compressed, so breathe into the other lung. And how much space is there to breathe into belly? If you ever start off with a prop and you want to eventually shift it away, that's fine. That's part of this idea of release, is sometimes after a little while it feels nice to let the experience deepen. So now the knees will start to lift up. Gradually let them fall all the way over to the other side. If you use the bolster, shift the bolster over. If you're going for the ground, that's fine as well. And then just start that slow journey of releasing into these areas. Maybe there's parts of the back that are cramping up almost, so you can feel sensation there. So even if you need to kind of lift the top knee up a little bit to return that hip a little closer to the ground, that's fine. That would allow the experience to be less intense. Only if the muscles get to the point where there's no sensation they want and they're craving deeper sensation, only then allow the depth to increase. Top knee relaxing further down, removing bolster. It's all personal preference. The last deep inhale here. Nice exhale. And then the knees will start to lift. Grab onto each knee, and again, let there be gentle rocking of the hips. So let's start taking the right ankle onto the left thigh. Figure 4 stretch. Spreading arms around wherever you can reach on the left side. Still allowing head to relax to ground. Sometimes at first it feels helpful to rock it out. So if that helps you ease this area just a little bit more, rocking is fine. Maybe you eventually come to stillness, maybe not, personal preference. So keep this ankle up as the hands release. We're dropping that left foot back to the ground. And then once it's in contact with the earth, let this unit fall over to the left. So because of that ankle cross, you might start to feel some sensation a little bit closer to the IT band. Nice and relaxed into the hip. Feel how this is still a twist. So it opens up those back muscles, but because of that lower focus, it's much lower in the back. So just relax through outer hip. Slow deep breaths flowing. Nice ease through our inhales and exhales. Keeping the unit together yet again, swivel the legs back up, and this time they start to fall over to the right. What that does is take left leg into nice internal rotation. So if this is painful for left knee, drop the right foot to floor instead, and just allow that left leg to drop into internal rotation on its own. If this is feeling okay with the weight of the foot up, take it. Last deep inhale. Nice exhale. If the ankle is still up, release it. And then slowly let the legs return to windshield wipers. So they'll lift up and gradually fall to left. Lift up, fall to right. Nice and easy. A few more times. Okay, so from here, the knees come back into chest, a hand on each knee. Let the hips rock out. If that feels good on the very low back, take left ankle to right thigh. Set up the figure four hug. Keep on relaxing into it. Maybe if there was initial rocking, we're back to stillness, if that feels good. And releasing the hands, right foot is back on the floor. Keep the unit, tilt over to the left. Maybe the arms feel nice to spread back open, open chest, open heart. As we continue on this idea of release, perhaps we start to question in our mind, what is it in my life that I feel ready and willing to release at this point? And it's okay if the answer takes some pondering. We have plenty of time in classes like this. Just keep breathing. Trust that your body will guide you. So as the legs, as this unit tilts up, start to let the legs fall over to the left. And again, if you need to drop that left ankle down to not be too much pressure on the knee, that's fine. And one more deep inhale. Exhale, release the ankle down if not already. And then a few nice windshield wipers, knees left, knees right. We'll start working our way up to a seated place. So if you'd like to take a fetal position for a couple of breaths, feel free to roll over. Just relax the back. Good, rising up. So as we're up here, tuck the left foot in. The right foot opens out. And then let's slide the bolster up to the right hip. So we'll start to relax the right elbow onto the bolster. That supports the weight of the head. This left arm will take a moment to stretch up and over. You can be active or at any point just passive, resting the weight of that hand and the elbow on the head. I won't be here too long, but just a couple of easy breaths through this range. Imagine gathering up any stress or tension that's lied in this area. Imagine the next 2 or 3 breaths are helping to exhale that tension out. One more cycle. We're going to start tilting off the bolster forward toward that straight leg. Once you're free of bolster, if you want to swing the bolster around to just rest onto it, that's fine. Okay, we're going to take one more angle, so start to lean directly forward. If bolster, even bumping it up helps, take it. If not, just relax. Weighted heavy. Feel the back muscles continue to relax and release. And from here, we'll start sinking a little bit deeper into our hip. So this right leg, lift the knee, so slide the foot in, and then tuck the toes back. So just leaning directly forward is a nice variation if you like it. If the knee needs to go wider, you'll feel how that changes some sensation through the knee and the hip. If you wanted to continue to slide the leg all the way back into full pigeon pose, that could be nice, but don't force it. So perfectly rocking the left hip back to ground if it lifted at all. Return this right leg in front of us and let's give it a nice baby cradle hug. So rock out the baby cradle left and right. Try to feel the spine lengthening upward. And from here, either dropping it to shin stack or cross leg. We'll find our hands on the bolster or on the floor to slide forward again. We're here just a little bit longer. Imagine gathering up tension, stress, anxiety with the inhale. Exhale, it all leaves the body with the breath. Okay, so let's rise the spine back up. Leave this right leg tucked in and start to open that left leg out. So first, the bolster comes off to the left hip. The left elbow rests on the bolster, the hand supports the head. And then this right arm, we take about a couple of breaths just to stretch over. We'll start to tilt forward, freeing ourselves with bolster. Once you're free, leaning over straight leg, if you want to slide the bolster in to rest on that spine. We'll start to pivot our way forward. Slow journey, almost like a half circle that we're taking. Maybe there's different areas of this half of the body that are willing to release new energy, new thoughts, new emotions coming up. Keep on breathing through it. Imagine you're picking up the emotion, kind of lifting it out of the body, and exhale, releasing it out. And we'll start to slide the foot in. Let the knee fall forward, tuck the foot back. You can stay exactly where you fall. You could slide the knee further, or you could take it all the way back into pigeon. So here, rising up long enough to swing that left leg back forward. Take it into the baby cradle. Rock that hip out. And shin stack or cross leg. Release the spine forward again. So here as we rise up, let's plant the bolster behind us, long ways. We'll prepare for a twist. So both feet plant for a moment, tilt both knees to the right toward front door. Bolster scoots up to the right hip. Good. Plant one hand on each side, twist the sternum down, and then lower directly down. Choose the ear that feels nice. Just allow the spine to release. Get another shape, another new place. Maybe new emotions, new memories. Use that breath, especially that exhale, to release. So gently start to press your hands into the ground to rise up. We'll tilt the knees up, let them fall over to the other side. Same approach, a hand planted on the floor each side, twist the sternum to lower down. And then once again, choose the ear that feels best. Another 3 good breaths, gathering up energy that needs to be released. And exhale, try to let it go. So then hands slide in. Press our way up. Leaving the bolster behind us. Let's let our spine relax up and over. I'll let you choose your leg position. You could straighten the legs, you could plant the feet, you could take cobbler. Once again, yet a new type of sensation pattern for the back. So maybe there's something else, something new that's coming up. Memories, emotions. It's natural for yoga to bring up those different things as we travel through class, through different areas of the body. Use this as an opportunity to release. Let it go. Anything that's not helpful, anything that we're ready to transition out of, let this be the opportunity to release. Another huge inhale. Long exhale. We'll start to work our elbows underneath us. And then hands. Here we'll come into a last forward folding posture. My body, I'd like to take cobbler's pose, but if you would prefer straight legs or wide legs instead, any of these would be fine. Feel how that action of tilting forward after the back bend helps to bring a new kind of balance. the spine. Just relax into that balance. We'll still be here a little bit longer. If this shape is working for you, great. If there's anything you'd like to adjust, either in this shape or transition toward a slightly different shape for another minute or so, maybe wide legs or straight legs in front, any of those positions, will be here just about another minute. Gather up stress, tension, emotions, memories. Let them release with that nice exhale. So 3 more deep, relaxing breaths like that. When that third one finishes, here we're going to start settling into our Shavasana shape. One option could be the bolster under the knees and just relaxing onto the back. If there's a different version that feels amazing for your body, take it. No rush, no pressure. You're settling into whatever shape is going to help your body be the most comfortable, the most relaxed for these last few minutes of class. So when you get everything settled nicely, take the first couple of breaths of Shavasana to reestablish that rhythm of breathing in, gather up tension, exhale, release. Do that at least a couple of times, maybe 5 or 6 times. And then when naturally you're ready to release and just be, let everything fall away. Here, begin to deepen the inhales. Deepen the exhales. Introduce little movements back to the body. Stretching out in ways that feel really good. If you'd like a fetal position, roll over to a side. Enjoy a few bonus breaths here. Maybe 2 or 3 good deep breaths until you feel ready to rise sooner or later. So here with hands at the heart, we return to this idea of release. And maybe we've come across something in our life that we're willing to let go of at this point, some small change. Or maybe it's just this gradual day-by-day process of releasing tension, taking self-care moments, taking good deep breaths here and there. However it is that helps us to release, we allow that to be the theme that leads us on. And wrapping up this class with the sound of Om. Deep inhale now. Om. May we be filled with light and happiness and peace. Namaste.